What's going on, everybody? What it do, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? We are live today. Man, listen, I want to bring to you today the topic of the have and the have-nots. Today, we're talking about the coronavirus, the shot. We're talking about the shot. In the studio, I got a special guest, ladies and gentlemen. I know y'all can't see me. See, I can't see. I don't want you to see me yet. Just hold on. But in the studio, I got a special guest, man. This guy, I've been following this guy, watching him grow, watching him do his thing. I'm a fan of his. I don't have no problem telling him that or telling you guys that he has a show. I'll let him talk about his show, what he talks about. And this guy here, I think the reason why I fuck with you the most is because it's that male dominant shit. It's the alpha male shit. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't none of that watered down shit. So we on two different platforms, man, but we all preaching the same thing. I appreciate his get down. I love him. And just going to talk to him today. So today, listen. Today is all about, I'm going to need you to call in today because I want this to be a barbershop / beauty salon type of conversation today. I want us to really express our feelings about this coronavirus, the shot, the different, some people believe in the shot, some people don't believe in the shot. I know for a fact that people, are still dying with the shot, and then the different way how they explain the shot. So we're going to talk about that today. I've been trying to hold back on this conversation because I know it's very controversial. Even when I talk to my mom and dad, it gets heated and stuff like that. So today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we on, man. Stay tuned. Let's go.
Big Cell, you a fool for this one. That's right. FHO. Shit. Let's roll. Huh? FHO. 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 Big Cell in your radio. FHO. 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 Big Cell on your radio. FHO, FHO, big Cell in your radio. FHO, banger alert, banger alert. Big Cell on your radio. Big Cell in your radio. Best podcast show since the Misfits couldn't carry on, but I'ma carry on and get the party cracking. The homegirl 7 carats known for text blasting. Get she on the route if you want action. 800 plus, it's a known fashion. Keep her back up, playing custom wheels cracking. Big Cell can keep it real. What a passion. All gas, no break, in and out of traffic. You see your brother on a hole, respect the passion. Whether they outlaws or outcasts. Big Cell's top 5 when you in traffic. Roger, ride. Mind your business, stay in your own lane. Respect others and accept the game. Spread black love the old-fashioned way. You miss the West with the South, this a master pass. FHO, FHO, FHO. Big Cell in your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Big Cell on your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Big Cell in your radio. FHO, FHO, FHO. Big Cell on your radio.
Again, appreciate y'all, man. I love you guys. Thank you for the calls. Thank you for the donations.
No
Don't forget, man, support the channel, support the platform. I need you. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. And again, man, I love you guys. Don't forget the 5 things I'm gonna leave you with. Ride your own ride, stay in your own lane, mind your business. Have enough love in yourself to have some love for me. We're gonna ride for love and let it ride, man. We gone, man. All right, man. Let's do what we gotta do, man. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, here we go. We live, man. And we live. And we live. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to introduce my special guest first. Get that out the way. Get that totally out the way. So, player.
What's going on?
First off, let me give you a warning, man. This is a grown man show, man. Say whatever in the fuck you want to say on this one here, man.
Gotcha. I know you. I understand.
So, introduce yourself. Tell them who you is. Let's talk about your show.
Freddie Chico, as you didn't say, but yeah, I'm Freddie Chico from the Freddie Chico Show, where the truth is revealed and never concealed. We talk about anything and everything. No topic off limits. You don't have to think like me, but you do have to think. You're never too old to learn. You're never too young to teach. As long as you keep it clean on my show. But hey, this ain't my show.
Yeah. See, on his show, you got to be nice and all. Yeah. Ain't no being nice on my show, so that's the little difference, man. So,
yes, sir.
Freddie, how long you been doing your thing, man?
Shoot, going on 10 years. 10 years. It's been, progressing. At first it was just, blogging here, putting the question out there and let people talk about it. But I'm trying to get to your level now. I got to get all this technology that you got.
So let me say this, man. If you follow me, you definitely need to follow my man Freddie Chico. What's the YouTube channel?
The Freddie Chico Show.
Freddie Chico Show on YouTube.
You can check me out on YouTube and also on Instagram.
Yeah, it is there, man. So that wanted to get that out the way, get the particulars in locked in already. So here we are. Let's go. Let's get this motherfucking thing started, man.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, so Freddie Chico.
What's good?
We're talking about the haves and the have-nots. Today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to talk about the coronavirus. And I want this to be a grown man and grown woman conversation.
Absolutely.
I'm talking about specifically getting the shots. You got so many people in an uproar about getting the shots. You know, it's almost a fight. To me, it's almost like they're trying to separate, you know, or trying to create the chaos between those who have gotten the shot and those who haven't gotten the shot. I got some statistics and stuff pulled up on the other screen. We'll show those a little later on. But in your opinion, let's start with you.
Got you.
In your opinion, first off, what is the coronavirus to you, in your opinion?
It's a variant of the flu.
Okay.
It's a variant of the flu.
Is it real? Is it real or is it fake?
I'm still on the fence of that. I'm still on the fence, and I'm in the healthcare field.
Yeah.
I'm not one of these clowns that's like, I read something on the internet, and now I'm an expert. I know there are my peers are getting paid a lot of money to deal with this stuff, and they're not paying money for nothing. Okay. So there's something to it. I just don't think we're getting all the information, which is a lot. What people are saying is that we're not getting everything. I've had a lot of brothers that passed from it, and there's other things. So
let me ask you this: when they passed, was it strictly corona, or was it other stuff, health issues, and corona? See, because I don't think the corona itself, and this is my here comes the conspiracy. Here go the book.
Right.
Sell full of shit.
Right.
I don't think the corona itself is killing people. I think it's the corona and whatever you're lacking health wise.
That and something else.
Okay.
Because to me, the people that I've known personally, as far as their details, something else is going on.
Yeah.
I know respiratory. I know what it through and through.
Yeah.
These people are almost like they have a flesh-eating something that is tearing their bodies up from the inside. Respiratory is not tearing up your organs the way some of these organs are getting tore up.
Okay.
So they're not saying, oh, it's this and a combination of this too. They're just saying it's corona. You know, you can get like caught in a drive-by and they're like, oh, you died of corona. No, those bullet holes in his chest. Yeah. But the thing that kills me is like, I don't know if it's another, because I don't know if anybody's ever said this, is what if they're doing this on purpose so people don't want to get the vaccine? So then they're not guilty when you die.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
From it.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
Listen, okay, let me say this. Let me add my twist. I believe the coronavirus is strictly about finances. Period. Point blank.
Yes.
I believe it's and it's also a blindfold to the other shit that's going on that's bigger. I've always said this, and I've always, my dad called me conspiracy theory. We argue all the time. Me and Big Fella, Big Fella. It's some bullshit going on, Big Fella. But anyway,
right.
I always believe that there's other stuff going on above us, above our head, know, that we don't see, that we won't even understand right now because that's not the level of security that we own. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
And my thing is, when it comes to the money, people are not talking about it. I actually saw an article where they actually said that both Moderna, Pfizer, and J&J got a lot of money on the back end.
Yeah.
That's why they're giving these vaccines away, because they already made their money on it.
Yeah.
But my question is for people who are anti-vaccine is that if they put something out there, are you willing to die because you don't want them to make the money? Versus, okay, they put some out there, so you need this vaccine. Go ahead and take the vaccine so you are protected against it. You're not going to take that money out their pocket. But the
vaccine is not protecting you, though. That's my whole argument.
That is still, I guess, yet to be seen.
Yeah.
Because me personally, and anybody who's a veteran knows we done got shot up with a whole bunch of stuff.
I did.
You know what I'm saying?
When you walk through that little...
the air gun that got outlawed.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they outlawed. They outlawed right after, like 93.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, thank you, appreciate it.
They
92, they got me.
Yeah.
But every time I would get the flu shot, I get the flu. And so I'll be mad every year because they force you. And I'm like, so why am I getting forced to do this? And it's not stopping me from getting sick. It didn't stop them from forcing it. I mean, you used to have some scars because of how they would give you the shot. So that's my hesitance of it. It's like, but they're saying it's a different mechanism. This is they got rid of the old mechanism, and this is supposed to be some new age stuff that's supposed to actually be effective. Because the old flu vaccine was like 3%, 6% effective. Now I don't know who likes those odds, but this is supposed to be like 90% or what have you. We don't know. We don't know. We don't have enough. They kind of got put on the fire without any, time to, do the testing and retesting of it. But also, if you look at the history, and this is going to my conspiracy, they've been trying this for like 20 plus years. It was I'm talking about the different those other viruses, SARS, the chicken flu, the swine flu, the pigeon flu, all kind of stuff, trying to get to this point. And they finally succeeded with this one. Like, everybody's crazy.
Do you think one of the conspiracies that I've heard is that? Do you think this is a population control issue?
No, because that to me is more people that I would call the weed heads. That is like they got too much time on their hands and they saying these crazy things. But to me, this is more like smokescreen. Because put it this way, that's too obvious. Okay. Versus Popeye's chicken, Taco Bell, things that people are fighting over. How do you know it's not in there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The chicken sandwich war.
For the record, I've never had the Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Man, I'm telling you, it's not as. I had it once.
Okay.
I had it once.
I never bought it.
But I did it live outside of Popeye's chicken. You know, there was a line an hour before the place opened up.
Yeah, I mean, they was going crazy about the shit.
I mean,
I just never been a fan of anything that's a fad. Anything that's a fad, I kind of like just stay away from. It take me years later to finally get involved in that. Whatever. That's just me.
But McDonald's was caught using fake meat. Why do people still go to McDonald's? But they're talking about they don't want to take the vaccine. So that's not real meat, and they still go there.
So when you say that, let me say this. How the fuck do you walk in a burger joint and don't smell burgers? How you don't smell? Every time you cook ground beef in your kitchen, there's smoke everywhere. And I don't think
it's been that way for years.
Yeah.
I remember, I don't know if you remember, Michael Jordan had an ad for McDonald's when it came to the non-meat. It was supposed to be pure soy. And it was like, wow, it tastes just like the Quarter Pounder. Wait a minute, what's a Quarter Pounder out of? Because the Quarter Pounder's been soy. They just now, all of a sudden, you don't hear that sandwich anymore. It's just a regular Quarter Pounder. They switched it. So now, how long have they had that soybean burger, which is a direct effect on male testosterone? If y'all don't know nothing about that,
Well, that's the same shit they said they give you when you're in prison, the saltpeter. They call it.
There you go.
The saltpeter.
You go into basic training.
Yeah.
It's like, hey.
I mean, Army.
When's the last time you got a little? Nah.
A little
it's been months. You already know. But, so I mean, so that's where it kills me too. Where it's like, we eat a lot of stuff. We consume a lot of stuff. We have no idea what it is. But these are the same people talking about I don't know what's in that vaccine. Really? Because like I said, I really think that it's let's try to do this the worst way possible. Like somebody saying, okay, hey, you want me to help you out, but I'm going to do such a bad job at helping you. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Yeah. I don't need your help.
Yeah.
I got it. We got the trick, so we can give it to all of y'all. Because at one point they were saying they weren't giving it to blacks.
What, the vaccine?
The vaccine. They were only giving it to whites. And people started complaining about hey, wait a minute, you need to give it to us. And then we started giving it to them like, no, never mind. You want to give it to me?
Well, no, I don't want it no more. So listen, let's get this. Okay. Again, let me say this. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is all about conspiracy theories, what you think, the whole 9 yards. And again, me personally, I'm against anybody that's in a bully mode or what do you call it, bully or a scare tactic type of mode.
Absolutely.
And for me, that was my biggest turnoff with the.
I'm with you on that
shot. Like, you got to do a motherfucking
right. And my thing is, and I've always said that about people who are so pro-vaccine, especially when it comes to kids. And all these kids are coming out with autism, and all of a sudden, I don't think that's a coincidence. My thing is, if the vaccines are to protect me, why am I scared about you? I'm protected.
Yeah.
So why was it, oh, you can't go into this restaurant or you're banned on travel? If they are susceptible or they're in danger, let them die. Like, am I okay to say that?
I'm going to say something right now, man. I'm going to say something right now that's going to probably cause a whole goddamn ruckus.
What's that?
Okay, you ready for this?
Worse than what I just said?
Oh, yeah, I'm finna fuck you up. Now, at one point in time, the AIDS shit was the most important shit in the world, okay?
That's true.
So we done put down the condom and picked up the mask. You understand what I'm saying? It's to the point now where my man Magic Johnson is kissing bitches in the mouth again. He back to
I heard you say that. You said that.
Magic Johnson is back to kissing bitches. He back at the club
But
popping
then again,
now.
I seen a commercial.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen this commercial.
Yeah.
But they got a medication now that I don't care how hard. I don't know how the levels is as far as when you first get it.
AIDS 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah, the HIV, the level how. But they got a medication that makes HIV undetectable.
Wow.
So as long as you stay on this regimen, you no longer can test positive for HIV if you're on this medication. So I don't know if that's what Magic's had all these years, but now they have it where it's prevalent. Hey.
So all I'm saying, what I'm saying is this. So I said that to say this. One thing I hate is when you tell me what I have to do. I just can't. That just don't sit well with me. What I have to do. The sad part about this whole thing, though, Freddie, is that the government has told us so many lies. The powers that be. So now that if this was for real, you feel what I'm saying, and I really didn't need to believe this, you done cried wolf so many times that I don't want to deal with it.
No.
Now, for me, let me tell everybody, for me, okay. So, still, if you're not taking the vaccine, what are you doing? Okay, the coronavirus to me, hands down, was a wake-up call for me and everybody around me to say, hey, we've been bullshitting with our health. We've been bullshitting with our wealth. We've been bullshitting with our mental. You feel what I'm saying? It's time for us to understand that if you don't make your own way, create your own way, build your own way, then you in the way.
Absolutely.
So the coronavirus to me was the biggest blessing that ever happened to me.
Gotcha.
When it shut down the world and people lost their jobs and shit closed down, and now you sit at home homeless and distorted, I said, wait. I got to create, which I had already been creating.
Right.
But now I got to create this shit on a whole nother level.
Right.
So for me, I took the coronavirus as a way of saying, hey, Sal, it's time for you to get your shit together and get in order and stop being frivolous with living. Yeah. Stop being frivolous with being healthy. Right. Stop being frivolous with just life, dollars,
be serious about this.
all of it. Yeah. So for me, the whole thing in a nutshell for me is simply to say, I'm not gonna let the government scare me into believing this. Now, you're not taking the shot. What are you doing? I'm praying. We can get into the Christianity, Buddhism. I'm praying to my God. Okay. And I am doing what I'm supposed to do to be healthy.
Got you.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm losing weight. I'm exercising. And since this is an immune deficiency disease, I'm building my immune system with my vitamin D.
There you go. Because I had a couple brothers who have been in isolation.
Yeah.
Why was it like 90% of them caught it? I'm like, how did you catch it? You weren't even out here. But he's like, yeah, I was checking out this girl here and I was checking out this girl there, but I wasn't doing anything else. And he claimed that he had these, that's all his encounters were. Man, he lost 30 pounds. And this dude was twice my size. And he's like, that thing put him on his butt. And I'm like, wait a minute, but you're not even out here. So like the majority of people who were trying to protect themselves were the ones that was coming up positive for this thing, where I, since day one, have been out here. I'm not all up in anybody's face. I get my 6 feet or what have you, but it just seemed like most people, and I tell this to anybody, medicine 101, when you start to feel the headache, when you start to feel the cold, you take the Tylenol right then and there, and you take it maybe a couple of days in a row until you don't feel it, and maybe even a day after that. Versus people going to the point where it's like, dang, I think I have something now, or to, prolonging it. I always tell people when it comes to pain medication, take it before you need it.
Okay.
Because you're always going to have some time for it to get in your system, especially like Motrin or ibuprofen. You have a building. I'm using layman's term. Stockpiling of the medication in your system before it actually starts to work. And then hydrating. You know, a lot of people, you know, the vitamin C, zinc, their vitamin D. You know, that's all immune minerals or whatnot. But
All right, so on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, I have some of the statistics that they say is going on with this coronavirus stuff. Let me see. All right, right here, okay. It says in Fulton County cases, we have over 120,000 cases in Fulton County. They're saying up 1,500, or what is that, 1,500%. They say we've had 1,500 deaths. And Fulton County is the county that I'm in. Georgia nationwide, 1,433,000 plus deaths. Plus confirmed cases. And that's up by almost 6,000. And we've had 23,000 deaths. Now, let me tell you what those numbers mean to me.
I already know where you're going. Come on now.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
So what those numbers mean to me is 1,433,000 times $100 a piece. Okay, I'm just going to use $100.
Yeah.
That's what it costs to make the shot, give you the shot, the whole 9 yards.
Right.
23,000 deaths mean that the mortuaries is on and popping right now.
Willie Green?
Yeah, Willie Green having his bread right now.
Man.
You understand me? That's
crazy.
That's what that mean to me.
Gotcha.
So, let me see this. United States on the whole. So, because this is the thing, what y'all got to understand is that they can't spend the money if we don't let them spend the money. You hear what I'm finna tell you now?
Yeah.
You hear what I just said?
Yeah.
The United States can't spend the money if the people say they can't spend the money.
Right.
So what other way to get the people to let them spend the money? Huh? I'm sorry, did I say something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
okay. What other way to get them? What other way to for the people to let them spend the money?
But my question is this.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've seen this, because I've seen, I don't even know if it's in Georgia, but I know it's in a couple of different states.
Okay.
They held a lottery. If you agree to take this shot, they will give you a ticket. One dude won $1 million.
Well, I mean, and I can't say this, but
And right there in South Lake,
Yeah.
this was in Georgia, South Lake, Dikembe Mutombo and Dominique Wilkins was giving out $100 gift cards if you took the shot. South Lake Mall.
Wow. So this is actual factual. There's jobs that's giving 5 days off if you take the shot. We're gonna give you free 5 days off if you take the
Well,
shot.
first of all, you need more than that, but
No, to take the shot, they give you 5 vacation days free.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, you get paid. You get 5
Whoa.
paid vacation days.
How does that make sense? How does that make sense?
So what I'm saying, man, to me, with all of the, maybe it's just me. I'm seeing all these tricks and gimmicks.
Yeah.
The phone lines is open, y'all. If you didn't want to jump in, my man, Big Man Chris says, dude is misinformed. If you're talking about Freddie Chico, you're trying to say either me or Freddie Chico is misinformed about McDonald's. And if he's misinformed about that, what else is he misinformed about?
First of all,
go ahead.
I'm not misinformed by McDonald's. You need to do your research, young man or woman. McDonald's and Kroger was caught with the pink slime where they were converting non-meat products into so-called meat products, and they were penalized for it and said, hey, we promise we won't do it again. But would you believe somebody who's been making a killing off this fake meat is going to say, you know what, we're not going to do it no more. We're going to do the right thing now? Please, do your research on the pink slime.
So
it's easy.
Coronavirus disease 2019 is a contagious disease caused by severe acute respiratory syndrome. Coronavirus 2, the first case, was identified in China. Okay. Now let me tell you how. Let me show you how.
Which I think is whack. I don't think that's right.
No, but let me.
Because I saw a book.
Because you don't hear that shit no more in China.
They said the corona was associated with the common cold, but now all of a sudden it's just got discovered in 2019. when we still got Lysol cans that had coronavirus on it.
On it before
in the
that,
80s.
yeah, before that, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah. Matter of fact, it might be I gotta go find me a Lysol can over there so we can read it to you. That it's on the can. This
the
helps kill. Yeah,
the Clorox might have it.
yeah. It's anyway. It's on there. The most common symptoms are fever, dry cough, and tiredness. Less common feeling: aches and pains, sore throat, serious or difficulty breathing, chest pain, loss of speech. All right, listen, man. So far, man. Big man Chris, won't you call in about what we're misinformed about? My man Chip.
I'm ready for it.
Lee Drag is saying, "Damn, Chico, it's about time. I heard it from somebody else. They've been perfecting it, and y'all too stupid to see it."
Uh-oh.
And I think he's talking about the McDonald's meat or whatever he's talking about.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, call in. The phone line is open, 424-242-2355. And let's really see what y'all got to say on this.
What's that dude's name that got promoted to manager? I think that's who that is. Remember the McDonald's commercial?
Oh, Calvin?
Calvin. That's Calvin, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that ain't Calvin, is it?
Yeah, that's Calvin, you know what I'm saying? He don't like you talking about his McDonald's,
Oh, wow.
He's senior management now.
And that's a
CEO.
good dude. I know that dude, though. That's a good dude, though. That's a really good dude.
I'm just saying.
So, this just happened. I think I was trying to find a video. Because I got a video. I'm trying to find a video. Oscar De La Hoya, the boxer, took all 3 vaccines, all 3 shots.
Did he?
Yeah, and just had to cancel his fight because Corona. Because he caught Corona and fucked him up. I think they say he got released today. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can pull this up.
Yeah, I was kind of concerned on that too.
Yeah, I think he just got released today. So where you at? Where you at, Oscar? Oscar De La Hoya. Let's see.
Because I want to say he's close to 50, if not.
De La Hoya withdrew from his boxing match against Victor Belfort, who will now fight Evander Holyfield in Florida.
Yep.
Yeah, because that Corona, after having all of the shots, and if he ain't healthy, if he can't be healthy enough to
Now I just like to talk about everything because a lot of people want to just spin one narrative and leave some information out.
Yeah.
What happened to Hank Aaron? Did he get his first, or did he get both of them? But I know he didn't make it.
You know my
That's my man Top calling. Top, what you got for me, Top? Top. Hold on. Can you hear me, Top? Can you hear me? Hello? You're on live. There you go, Top. What you got? Hello?
There we go.
He not there. Let me see. No, you going. I can't hear you. You going. Hello?
Good tell. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
I need to purchase one of them boxes, sir.
I got you. I'm on live right now. I got you.
Okay, give me a stop line.
All right. Yeah, somebody
Talking about the
called.
Media King.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
one of them. Phone lines open 424-242-2355. My man Jeff Robes say Corona is related to SARS, which is why it's on the Lysol can and why the vaccine came so quick. The legwork has been done because of SARS. What is SARS?
SARS was one of the other ones that they thought they could make that same scare years ago.
Okay.
So it's like every 2 or 3 years, it was a new one. And all of them magically were always originating in China.
Wow.
Every last one of them.
Okay.
But, there's no coincidence in that.
There's no coincidence in that. There is no coincidence. Hold on. Where's my hold on. I'm trying to find. It's a video.
That or Africa. Africa, there was a couple of them that originated in Africa.
Corona Bill. Corona. I'm trying to see if I can find this video. Corona Bill. Where is it at? It was a lady, man. When I tell you she spit some real game on this shit, she broke this shit all the way down.
Wow.
I gotta find it, man. I really gotta find it.
Someone was saying that in China, they had it months before it got here, and they were throwing their animals over balconies because they thought the animals had it.
Oh yeah, China didn't play no game.
Yeah.
You got your ass thrown in jail if you went outside in China.
Wow.
China shut down the whole goddamn street. They shut that. When I tell you they shut it down,
But
China shut that shit down.
you talking about dropping heavy hitters. How about this? CDC planted that in Wuhan and then blame it on them.
CDC planted what?
Just coronavirus.
Wow.
Something they cooked up here. The Walking Dead is here, but went over there and just magically comes. Hey, let's drop it in the subway like we did with the SARS and the Zika and all the other ones. The different names. The swine one when they were telling people not to eat the pork and people couldn't stop eating bacon.
Wow, is that what that was?
The chicken flu.
Is that what that was?
I'm just saying. But at the same time,
Yeah.
while we playing around, if they put it in the chicken, would people stop eating Popeyes? If they say, hey, we got this vaccinated chicken, 8 pieces for $2, would people stop buying chicken?
If they put what?
The vaccine, like you get a 3-piece, you be fully vaccinated.
Oh wow.
Call from.
Would you, man, everybody be vaccinated.
You think so? So that
Everybody be vaccinated.
Hey, call and state your name. Where you calling from? You on live?
Big Snell, what's up? This big man Chris. Y'all gave me a call out.
Yeah, we gave
Y'all
you a
told
shout
me to
out, Big
call
Chris.
in.
Yeah, go on and figure it out. What you got for me, Chris?
Hey, big man, what's up? What's up, brother? What's happening, man? But
Can you hear me?
Hey, what's
first I wanna
good? What's
say
good, man? How you feeling?
All right. Man, I'm chilling, man. Okay, first I want to say this. I don't eat meat. I don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat Burger King. I don't eat Popeyes. I don't eat meat. I'm a non-meat eater. That's number one.
Okay.
Right? Number two, I think I'm in real good shape. I was in a situation where I didn't do nothing but work out. You understand what I'm saying?
Got you.
All right. All right, now check this out. Listen to me now. Last Monday, I got a call from a real good friend of mine. Me and him, we was in the same situation together, right? All us in good shape. So he let me know that a brother of mine, which was in the same situation I was, he was in there longer.
Mm-hmm.
He died last week of the coronavirus complications from corona.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sorry to hear that.
Now, the brother that called me, he had corona, and I had it. I already had it. You know, me, my wife.
Well,
we had
first,
it. You understand what I'm saying?
don't say already like you can't get it again because people are catching it 2 or 3 times.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that's the crazy part.
I know you.
Okay.
But it what it did was, see, my wife, she took the vaccine she took the vaccine last Saturday, and then I took it last Monday. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Does it work? Whatever. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to be on the safe, I went on ahead, and she did too. Both of us, we went ahead and we took the first shot. I go back on the 20th, and I take the second one. I think she go back on the 18th, she take the second one. And I'm doing it just to be on the safe side.
I
I
understand.
don't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah.
I was in a bad situation when they had the chicken flu and SARS.
Right.
And the situation I'm talking about, I was in prison. I was in prison for 13 years.
Gotcha.
A partner that just from it, he was in prison 28 years.
Oh,
Man, ain't been out 18 and died of coronavirus. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
that's crazy.
I was in when
Hello, my name is Dr. Christine Park.
Hey, when you take that second shot, remember to take Tylenol before and after that same day, because that second shot is a doozy.
Yeah.
Don't play
yeah,
with
I
it.
know. I've been informed from other people, you know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, to go ahead and take some Tylenol or whatnot
Yeah.
before and after.
And if you really want to be bad, take the Tylenol and the Advil together. They don't conflict with each other. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so look, but
that's
I
my
want to
health
know.
care.
I want to know why you said that the McDonald's meat is not fake.
Especially when you don't eat meat.
You know what? No. Hold on. First, I'm not defending McDonald's. I don't give a damn about now one of the crackers. That's number one. I defend now one of them because I ain't getting a dime from none of it, right?
Right?
However, I believe it's meat. I just don't believe it's beef. I do believe it's meat now, but I believe it's a real low quality of meat that they serve in the public. I believe that.
Got you.
You understand? I don't think that they give a damn enough about the public to give the public soy. I don't think they give a damn about the public like that. No, I think that yes, they are giving us some low quality meat.
Got you.
Horse meat or some bull. That's what I believe.
So let me ask you this:
I don't know if I'm right or
do you
not.
believe that? Do you believe that they're manufacturing it? Like for because I tell this
Like what is it? The clone to me?
yeah. So listen. So let me tell you this story, and I'm gonna play this video. I found the video that I wanted y'all to see. I found the video that I want everybody to see. But let me say this real quick, and I want you to think about this.
What's that?
How many chicken places do we have here in Georgia?
Too many.
Too many. Now, understand this. You do know when you order a 20-piece wings, that's 10 chickens that had to die for you to get 20 pieces of wings.
Just saying. I can do the math.
You can do the math.
Yes.
So when you order a 20-piece, that's 10 chickens, 10 whole chickens.
Whole chickens.
That had to die. So now, I know for a fact, Georgia got chicken wing spots like LA got liquor stores.
Come on now.
You understand me?
I mean, hot Atlanta wings,
so
all
how
kind
and
of
that's
wing
just
places.
in Georgia. So
Yeah.
we ain't gonna even talk about my man Wingstop. That's one of my favorite, favorite spots.
Yeah.
How in the fuck is that many chickens in the United States?
I don't know.
Is
I don't know where the
that
chicken's
many
coming
chickens?
from.
Yeah.
But I don't know that Church's chicken be bigger than everybody else's chicken.
Oh yeah, because see they got
The wings are bigger than the breast.
It's how they
Two-piece?
It's how they cut them. It's how they cut them. Yeah.
That is a new super wing. I'm just saying.
Hey man, I appreciate the call, folks.
Hey, no pressure, man. Y'all take it easy.
All right. So
Number love, man.
I found a video. Let me bring this video up because I found it. God dang it, I found it. Let me see something. Here you go. I want y'all to listen to this real quick. I want you to listen to it too, Freddie. Hold on.
Got you.
Hello, my name is Dr. Christina Parks. I received my PhD in cellular and molecular biology right here
Hold on now. She gave me her credentials. So
in the state of Michigan from University of Michigan Medical School. And so I'm very well versed in the science of both these mRNA gene therapy, vaccines, this kind of technology, as well as what a vaccine is designed to do in the body, what it can do, what it can't do, and the fact that this is extremely complex science that has been oversimplified in the media to basically take away our freedom of choice. What I want to address today in this limited time is the fact that vaccine requirements and mandates are based on the faulty assumption that the vaccines in question prevent transmission of the pathogen, right? Does the vaccine for DTaP prevent transmission? No. Does the vaccine for flu prevent transmission? No. Do the vaccines for COVID prevent transmission? No. In fact, they were never designed to do that. All right, so you're asking, what about this 95% effectiveness? If you look at those clinical trials, they do not say that they prevent transmission. They expressly say that they're measuring whether they attenuate symptoms. So they're 95% effective based on their clinical trials at attenuating symptoms for the first variant, which is essentially gone in our population. Right now, the predominant variant is the Delta, and CDC Director Walensky basically said that these vaccines have no ability to prevent infection by and transmission of the Delta variant. So, our policy needs not to be built on the hope of what we think something we want it to do, but what the data actually tell us. So do these viruses do the vaccines prevent the virus from infecting and replicating in the nose and nasopharynx? No. They've only been shown to prevent that replication in the lungs. They're different. The mucosa is very different than the lungs. It's very different than the blood. You inject it to the blood, you make antibodies in your blood. The virus isn't infecting your blood. It's infecting your mucosa, and you don't produce any IgA to neutralize it. In fact, recent studies have shown that the vaccinated, especially with the Delta variant, and the unvaccinated have similar amounts of virus in their nose and throat. In Barnstable, Massachusetts, the CDC tracked an outbreak of 469 cases of COVID. 74% occurred in fully vaccinated, and 4 out of 5 of those hospitalized were vaccinated.
I'm sorry. Did she say something?
Oh, she said a lot.
Oh no, it's way more than this.
She said a lot.
What she say? I didn't hear what she said.
There is some political parts in there, though. You got to decipher some of the political parts, but I understand what she's saying when it comes to making big promises, knowing good and well you're hoping.
Yeah.
You don't know for real, and nobody wants to be honest about this. Like, look, this is our best attempt.
Okay.
We don't know what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
We're trying something. No, they're like, nah, trust us. We got it.
Yeah.
And then you got stuff. Look, there's stuff behind you. I see all this stuff is behind you, and you're like, no, don't look at what's behind me. Just believe what I say right here.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying.
Right,
you know.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hold on, what happened?
All right, so maybe they are mandating this because they just didn't know with the COVID. And so my main complaint is with our health agencies and the CDC, who basically know better and are misleading the public. So let's look at DTaP, which the scientists and the CDC have known since 2014 that the acellular pertussis vaccine does not prevent people from getting infected with the pertussis bacteria and passing it to others. In fact, it was never designed to do that. The vaccine was designed to neutralize the pertussis toxin. Pertussis, we know it as whooping cough. It can be fatal for children under 6 months. So neutralizing this toxin saves lives, all right? I'm not going to debate that. But what it doesn't do is neutralize the bacteria. So what happens is fully vaccinated children go to daycare, they pick up that bacteria, and they come home and they give it to their newborn brother or sister. They get deathly ill, and they go to the hospital. Hopefully, our medical professionals are able to save them. But who do they blame? Now the CDC is blaming anti-vaxxers for the limitations of this vaccine design. I suggest that they be transparent and tell parents that although it is preventing severe disease in their children, it is not preventing transmission because we have created a whole class of asymptomatic pertussis carriers who are increasing the disease. Now, the old DTP vaccine that many of you who are my age or older got did prevent transmission. When we switched to the safer acellular version, they knew that it was never designed to prevent transmission. It was safer, it had less adverse events, but pertussis cases have gone through the roof. There's a resurgence in pertussis because of the design of the vaccine, and the vaccinologists know this. They're trying to address it, and so we cannot mandate that something that does not prevent transmission.
Now, that was garbage right there.
You think that was all garbage?
That was garbage right there
What about
because
the flu vaccine?
the bacteria and virus are two different things. When you see something that says antibacterial, it can do nothing for virus. When you see something that's antiviral, so of course it's not going to stop something that if you have a bacteria, it's not going to prevent that. So that's garbage. She just said a bunch of garbage right there.
All right, let's go.
Well, they have shown that basically there's no difference, there's no statistical difference if you're vaccinated or unvaccinated, whether you get the flu or not. But it's even worse because although the first year it is somewhat effective, it's about 65% effective at preventing symptoms in you, after that, it actually has negative efficacy. And I want to address this because it's very important. Vaccines are made to a specific variant. And when that variant mutates, the vaccine no longer recognizes it. And so it's like you're seeing a completely new virus. And because that's so, you actually get more severe symptoms when you're vaccinated against one variant, and then it mutates, and then your body sees the other variant. So there's the potential, and the science shows that, in fact, with the flu, if you get vaccinated in multiple years, you are more likely to get severe disease, you are more likely to have more viral replication, and you are more likely to be hospitalized.
That's a lie. That made absolutely no sense.
Getting the flu shot don't make you more suspected of having the flu.
No. What she's saying is that if you take this flu vaccine that's only for the alpha variant, and the alpha variant has been eliminated, and you have the delta variant, that all of a sudden, because you have the alpha variant vaccine, you're now going to get the delta variant at a higher strength because your body is developed defenses for only the alpha, and somehow it's not able to develop, defenses for. It's no different than you not taking the vaccine. It's like, that's garbage.
Okay, let's go.
It's both in adults and in children. We are seeing the same thing in COVID with the Delta variant. And so we are mandating that people get a vaccine that could actually make them more sick when they're exposed to the virus. In fact, this week, a paper came out, and what it showed is that with this Delta variant, when you're vaccinated, your body makes antibodies that are supposed to neutralize the virus. But they were supposed to neutralize the old variant. When they see this new variant, what they're doing is the antibodies are taking the virus and helping it infect the cells. All right, that science was just published this week.
She's full of crap.
We need to be looking at
She's
the
full of
science,
crap.
and we need our policy.
She's full of crap. She's taking a little bit of truth and going way
Well, I
left.
mean, that's what everybody else
Going
do.
way left.
That's what everybody else do.
She is telling the truth when it comes to, because you know for a fact when we got those darn vaccines or whatever, we were down a couple of days. Sometimes we would give us 24, 48-hour quarters because we were out.
All kind of shit
you
was
know,
going on.
anthrax series.
Yeah.
Come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
But it does have that ability, because if you are not if they give you to somebody who is immune system is shot already, they're not able to develop.
So when she says that
You will get sick.
So when she's saying that if you're taking the A vaccine and now the new strain come out that's a D vaccine, the A vaccine encourages the D vaccine.
Yeah, I'm like, come on now,
That's
stop
what she's
it.
saying, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Will you think the A vaccine that's designed only for the A? Do you think it would give you any help with the D vaccine?
It's possible. I would say it's possible, but it's not a guarantee, and that's where I agree with her. Is that
let me ask you this. So you took the A vaccine, you took the shot for the A vaccine. Now they got the D variant. Now you take the shot for the D variant. So what if they come out with a G? You got to take a G shot?
there's a move. The move just came out.
It's another one that just came out.
But they don't have enough data on that. But that's what they've been doing for years.
Yeah.
Every year they would sit there and say, the reason why you need to take this new flu vaccine
Because it's stronger than the
is because we got a different variant.
Yeah.
They've been saying this for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
So, and it had like a 3%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But this is supposed to be new technology. They're supposed to be dealing with the mRNA, that kind of thing. That's not, like I said, she's taking a little bit of truth, but stretching it so far because she has some agenda underneath what she's saying.
But what I'm saying, what I take from that is that, and that's what I take from it. You're gonna be taking shots forever.
And that's the point.
Yeah, you're gonna be taking.
That's what they want you to do.
You're gonna be there is no one shot for every.
Nah.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Because
taking.
they're even
shots.
saying the booster now.
Yeah.
So now, but then the doctors, and that's when you figure out there's so many different groups. Like this one's gonna make money off of this way. This one is gonna, but they're gonna claim the other is not the expert because they're taking money out of this person's
I got you.
group.
Yeah.
So there got people that are actually now leaving the FDA because they don't agree with it. As far as the boosters, they say the boosters are only for older people, compromised people, but not for
Just the regular average Joe.
They're not supposed to. It said the 2 shots is supposed to be enough. The booster is just for, which I'm still not 100% on why the booster is even needed, other than what you just said just now. We need to have you taking this every year, so we need to figure out it's not as effective if you don't have the booster next year.
You got A and B,
the year
but you ain't
after.
got D.
Right.
Now you got D, but you ain't got G. So
No. It's still the A. It's still the D.
Yeah.
But it's a refresher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, you gotta one up again, like refilling the gas tank. You gotta put some more gas in there. Every year.
wow,
So you're going to CVS every year to get this.
just like the flu shot.
There you go. Because we gotta have it. We never have anything that's like, okay, you got
I've
it
never had a flu
and
shot.
you're done.
And I've never had a flu shot.
I had to. Healthcare, you had to, or you had to wear the mask, which is something people acting like it's new. If we did not take the shot and worked in the hospital, you had to wear that mask for the flu season. That was what stops. Now got all these experts saying, you need to have an N95 mask, or it's not. No, that's for TB, clown. The only thing you need is this.
Yeah.
Stop your spit from hitting somebody else. You're good to go.
That part.
Or take the flu vaccine.
Or letting somebody else spit hit your mouth.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's all it is. But they don't want to tell the whole truth because everybody got their pocket.
If I'm invested in N95 mask, then that's the only one I'm telling you about.
That's it.
Let's play the rest of this video.
Science, and we also need it to reflect our rights.
The vaccine.
And so, as a PhD who knows the science, I'm in the category of the most vaccine hesitant group. Yes, PhDs are the most vaccine hesitant, followed by people who have less than a high school degree because they know what they don't know and they don't trust their government. And many people, the other group that is very vaccine hesitant are African Americans. 70% of African Americans have not taken this vaccine. Why? Because they don't trust their government. Do they have reason not to trust their government? Well, between the years of 1930 and 1970, the CDC conducted the Tuskegee experiment, where they took untreated males with syphilis and they refused to treat them. Even after antibiotics became available, they still did not treat them, and they did not tell them that they had syphilis. They told those people that they were there to secure their health, and they did not secure their health. They abused them. You say, well, that was in the past, although I don't think 1970 was that long ago. Well, in 2012, whistleblower William Thompson came forward and said, we published a study that said MMR does not cause autism, but we lied. In fact, we shredded data that showed that when black boys are vaccinated on time, they have increased rates of autism diagnosis. And we shredded it and we left it out of the paper. As an African American and a PhD, I want to ask each of you, are we going to exclude 70% of African American people from the workforce and from education? Right, my ancestors did not work this hard. I come from a family that worked very hard, and I'm very aware that my privileges are dependent on the work of my grandmother and my great-grandmother, and I have great respect for these people that put me where I am. And yet you're telling me that my son will not be able to be educated if, based on the history of African Americans in this country, that he doesn't want to be vaccinated? All right, so I will leave you with that question. Who are we going to exclude from the workforce? Are we going to continue with discrimination and segregation in the United States of America? Thank you.
I think she, I think if you did some digging on her, she got a MAGA hat in her, in her car. You know what I'm saying? You know, Kemp came out his mouth talking some the African Americans, they're kind of hesitant about this virus. Like you care. Like you really care.
Like you really care?
I mean, I'm just saying, all these Karens, and I don't know what the male version of Karen is, but, you know, upset because they have to wear a mask, you know, being told they can't do something, they're losing their freaking mind. But they're all right for telling us we can't do something.
Yeah, that part.
I'm just saying, you know, it's their freedom they can fight for, but we need to comply.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. And I'm not a fan of using us as, what would Martin Luther King, they killed him.
That part.
They murdered him. How about that?
Yeah.
But I'm supposed to model myself after him?
Yeah.
After he was like, hey, come on, can I explain to you how bad you are? Pow, got you. Nah. I'm a pow too. I can pow too.
That part right
You know
there.
what I mean?
So where we at, man? Where we at?
So, like I said, my thing is, I am still on the fence. I'm still on the fence about it because, like I said, but it's more personal. Because I'm not no MAGA. I can't put myself in a position, oh no, the government's trying to kill us all with this vaccine and population control. That's what it is. Like, you got 4 teeth in your mouth. Shut up.
Yeah.
You need get your dental game up. You know what I mean? But on the other side of it, I don't like the fact that, like you said, why are you banning people from travel?
Yeah.
You know, if I don't want to take it, hey, I should be okay with not taking it. It should not be a requirement for these schools. You know, I am for the mask mandate. I am for, look, it's just a mask. Yeah. Calm down. It's not, you're not in a Darth Vader suit going, I mean, come on, you know, just simple precautions.
See,
so we figure this
and my
crap
argument to the masses, I know a couple of brothers in prison right now because they had a mask on. They said they doing a robbery. You understand me?
Right. Well, when it first came out, you know, they were kicking blacks out of Walmart because they had the mask on.
Yeah,
and they're like, we're told to. No, but not y'all.
Yeah,
you know, and I feel weird every time I go into public. Like, why they think I'm about to rob this place? Yo, what's going on? No, I'm just trying to get some milk. That's all I'm trying to get.
So my partner's got sent to the light because he had a mask on. They said he was intentionally trying to hide himself. Now the mask is mandatory. Imagine that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but people will not understand that life. You know what I mean? Where we are looked at differently for doing some normal stuff. Driving while black, walking while black, that kind of thing.
I don't know, man. For me, and I hope don't nobody stop liking me because of this, but I'm not fucking with the shot, bro.
I know people personally who have had some side effects from it that I can't sit there and look them in the face like, hey, I don't know if that wasn't the cause for it.
Yeah.
Like they're suffering things now because they took the shot.
Yeah.
And so again, they're not talking about that either. It's like I'd rather talk about both sides. Like, hey, these are the things that are the pros for it, and these are the cons for
let me
it.
find this too, because to me,
let people make that decision.
This is what fucked me up right here. Hold on. Hold on. It's a law. It's a federal law. Hold on, let me see this.
Yes, Biden is going to speak on it tomorrow.
Biden's going to speak on what tomorrow?
He's supposed to be speaking on the either the mandate for the vaccine or the variant, the Delta variant. What they're going to be doing, the plan for the Delta variant, I believe. Because about the possibility of another shutdown.
Okay.
They don't know. They have no idea what the decision is going to be, but I guess it's going to be a big reveal tomorrow. Not like it's going to stop people because people didn't stay locked in last time.
So you think they're going to shut it back down again?
Yeah, people going to start buying toilet paper. Stop it.
That mean we going
paper towels.
They going to start getting citizens at $600 a week unemployment back again. We get.
I'm just saying they may have to.
Yeah.
They may have to. I mean, you go to so many places now, like you said, talking about the employment stuff. Nobody's working.
Yeah, for what?
Nobody's working. You know what I mean?
What I'm gonna work for when I'm getting more money not to work than to work.
Well, I'm just saying, like I actually lost some friends on this. Stop paying people this bum wage, and people will come to work. You know what I mean? Like you can't live off of that wage, general labor. All
right, here you go, right here. I found it. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this right here. Boom. Okay, let me take up the whole screen. There it is right here. Let me see if I can blow this up. Hold on. Can I slide you over?
They might bring the unemployment back. But my boy is like, people have been getting vaccines all their lives. Idiots don't know what's in Cheerios or tattooing and these protein shakes they swear help them get swole. Give me a break, all this conspiracy nonsense. But I believe he took you taking the 2 shots, right?
So listen to this. In 2013, learn how to work.
Trinidadian.
Learn how to work this new tooth I got. Anyway. In 2013, the United States Supreme Court made a historic ruling that once a drug has been approved by the FDA, individuals are no longer permitted to sue the drug manufacturer, even though it has been confirmed or proven that the drug did cause harm. That is a federal fucking law.
How many drugs have we seen that were the miracle drug 10 years ago? If you took this drug, call
fire.
and you might have a settlement.
Well, they stopped all that. Ain't no more of that. So now what that's telling me is that they can experiment on your ass, and hey, if we get it right, we get it right. If we don't, if you turn into a mutant or whatever the fuck it is, that's your ass.
Because, man, who was that talking, the challenge? I don't know if it was a challenge or something, but talk about somebody had some information that people were going to have superpowers, and they were like waiting for some certain date that all of them were supposed to be getting superpowers, waiting for, eyes, super strength to fly.
2013, the United States Supreme Court made a historic ruling that once the drug has been approved by the FDA, individuals are no longer permitted to sue the drug manufacturer, even though this drug fucked you up.
And like I said, that's what I will never.
So you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't.
Yeah, they were saying that too. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. That there's no way that I can sit there and say I'm for or against, because there's shady people on both sides. I think there are people lying on this side. I think there are people lying on that side.
For me, when I read that, right there, damn if I do, damn if I don't, I'm good at the don't, bro. I'm good at the don't. Yeah.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, everyone
So what's
choices have consequences.
Let's just say,
you know what I'm saying?
in 2 years,
Yeah.
they come to find out that this shit gonna cause you to fucking just grow a tail or something, or 3 asses or something.
Yeah, like that TV series where
Yeah.
the people had the ears like
something
fox
like
or
that.
animals.
Because I
or
already
whatever.
told everybody around me, you twitch one time, I'm killing you dead. I'm
You
not
stupid.
I'm not finna wait for the Walking Dead.
Nah.
I'm not, yeah, you
Straight-
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, done. Like, wait, I was a
No,
call.
Fuck around me and twitch one time, your ass is out of here.
Nah,
man.
I seen this video where dude was in a I think it was like urgent care, and a white dude, black dude was trying to come in there. Dude started walking like the Walking Dead. Man, dude was not trying to go in no urgent care no more. I mean, he had a pretty authentic walk, looked just like the Walking Dead. That dude was like, I'm good. I mean, took off running. I'm like, yeah. So somebody's gonna do that prank to the wrong woman, and it's gonna be a problem.
So here it is, right? Let me read this. The United States Food and Drug has the responsibility of protecting the health of the citizens by regulating drugs, medical devices, blah 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 blah, compound drugs for your blah blah blah. Let me show you, because this shit was amazing to me. Before 2013, a pharmaceutical company or a drug manufacturer could be sued. Any serious side effects, deaths would mean a lawsuit. Just
Right.
side effects.
Right,
You can sue them for side effects or death.
right.
Caused millions of dollars were paid in drug lawsuits. However, in 2013, the United States said, "No, fuck that, fuck that." He made a historic ruling that once a drug has been approved, individuals are no longer permitted to sue the drug manufacturers, even though it is confirmed to cause harm. So primarily, after the FDA has approved a drug, people are prohibited from filing lawsuit manufacturers. So now you know what that tells me? I'm bribing the FDA man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm bribing. Say player. How far we good?
There you go.
So that means now if you work for the FDA, you paid that. If you
Absolutely.
if you're an FDA drug inspector, you pay like a motherfucker.
But they've been saying that for years, though.
What's that?
That the FDA would have this long process for all these drug companies and just for people, with their applications, that only the big dogs can get their stuff through. And the way they get their stuff through is they're paying FDA a lot of money.
So it says,
Hence why these
it
drugs
says,
cost so much.
you are forbidden to filing a lawsuit against a drug manufacturer or the Food and Drug Administration. You are allowed, however, to sue your pharmacy or your doctor if you are prescribed a hazardous or dangerous drug that causes you a loss or endangerment. But
Yeah, because we don't care about the doctors.
yeah, but if it's approved by the FDA, then that covers them anyway, because you can't sue.
Nah, it won't cover the doctor. It's only covered the FDA.
So if the doctor gave you the corona shot, then
Yeah.
you can sue the doctor if it
you
fucks
can
up?
sue the. Well, I don't know about. I
it's
think
approved by the FDA.
no. I think the doctor's going to be protected by the government on this,
By the FDA shit.
not the FDA though. I think the FDA got their own little protection by themselves. I don't think that's going to cover them. So I think that's what they're saying. Yeah, you can still sue the doctor because I want to say there's a drug that
Yeah, but what?
I think it's Xarelto.
So the doctor gonna get you go to the doctor for $1 billion or $2 billion, and then he done. But the pharmaceutical, they was losing $1 billion lawsuits and all that shit. No,
Not doing that no more.
Yeah, we're not doing that no more.
No, because I mean, there's doctors that you ever talk about their malpractice insurance. It doesn't even affect them because they pay so much in their insurance. They're paying out $1 million settlements like this and that. Like I'm gonna make that back in a month. I'm good. So
here's
I don't
the
think that
difference.
protects them.
Physician liability. So the doctor. This is how you can't. This is the only way you can sue the doctor. A medical malpractice lawsuit and a drug lawsuit are distinctly different.
Told you.
A lawsuit due to an injury or illness caused by the negligence of the doctor that prescribed the medication is considered to be a medical malpractice.
Right.
If a patient can confirm or prove that negligence of the doctor was the direct cause of the illness or injury, the patient may expect compensation for his or her loss.
Right.
If the negligence is an extreme case, a deceased or injured patient family may be granted compensation. But again, if the doctor is giving you a medicine that's prescribed by the FDA, he's covered. Because he didn't try nothing on you. Hey, you got corona, here, take this shot.
Right, but what you're not saying in there is, even though it is, because there's a lot of things that are approved but there's people that have died because how a medication affects me is going to affect you different. So it could be approved, but I mean, you hear it in the advertisement. It's like, look, don't take this if you're allergic to this thing. Like, how do you know until you take it? And that thing can kill you, even though it's approved.
But if you ask me, like I do when I go to get my physical, hey, say, how's your eye vision? Oh, perfect, doc, and I can't see shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Do you do this? No, I ain't never had that, never had this, never had, because I'm trying to get,
get whatever.
Yeah. So that's not the doctor's fault if I lie about the symptom or
true. Yeah. But even in some cases, they still will lose out because they'll side on the patient for, well, this still had a direct effect. But then there's also times where the doctors skate on it because they can, word it a particular way to say, yeah, this is extreme. This was, never seen before. And it was just a fluke.
I tried some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
You know what I mean?
You can't sue. You can't. Who's that? Pfizer? Who's that giving us a shit?
Moderna, Pfizer, J&J.
Johnson. Yeah, you can't sue them. Yeah.
AstraZeneca.
Yeah, leave them alone. You can't fuck with them.
None of them.
Hey, so the phone lines have been open all day. You guys didn't want to call in on this. I really want to just have some fun with this, man, and kind of, some fun, some serious fun.
I'm just saying, I still think, need to put it in the food. You know what I mean? If they ain't already done it. But you know what I mean? I'm telling you, we be all 100% vaccinated.
You just gave Popeyes and Church as a marketing idea. Put the vaccine in
the chicken in 2-piece.
And put it in a 2-piece.
I mean, for real.
And watch the sales go through the roof.
I mean, I'm telling you, watch. They're not going to stop eating that chicken. I mean, for real. And then they can fly.
That's the problem. The chicken already been vaccinated.
For real. You see how big them wings are. You know what I'm saying? How the wing bigger than the breast? That don't make no kind of sense.
What her medical record is, but isn't weird that the fluid decided to show up after she took the vaccine shot. Also, it was so safe. Why isn't the FDA isn't full on board? Somebody saying something. My wife's best friend works in the medical field. She's been working in the field for about almost 20 years, no problem. She took the shot and now she has fluid building up around her heart.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They're getting, and my thing is, this is my expertise, and I've been talking to peers, and they're like, we have no clue what we're doing. I'm like, I'm not messing with y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause like I said, I get texts all the time. Hey, we got this opportunity, and they keep upping it. I'm like, that's nice.
Yeah.
Still not doing it. Start calling people. It's like, hey, what y'all doing over here? And da 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 da. Like, we have no idea. We're past capacity on trying to figure out what the heck this is. And they've got 20, 30 years over me.
Are the numbers, are people really dying every day like they say?
People are being, I don't know about dying.
I think everybody's being diagnosed with COVID. You go to the hospital for anything, it's going to be COVID. They're going to diagnose you with COVID.
I'm not playing.
Because I don't even trust the test. I don't even trust the COVID test.
Man, they stick it down through your brain. Have you had one done yet?
No.
It's a Q-tip about this long, and I swear they're tickling your brain.
Why they gotta go so far? If all you need is mucus, why you gotta go so far?
In the pharynx, not right here. Which I don't know if it's that much. If it's there, it should be here too. I would think, but yeah, I took the flu test 3 years ago, and I actually had the flu before the corona, and because I was like, man, this cold is not going away. I'm taking all this stuff. And that was the first time I told her, like, whoa, why? What is going on? I ain't never had this test before. And she's like, yep, you're positive. You need to take this Tamiflu. A day, I was done. I was good. Expensive thing. And I'm like, why aren't we using that for this?
That should be every day. You give
Tamiflu.
Me the shit from the beginning.
I ain't heard nobody say nothing about Tamiflu.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's still in existence. But I took that one day, I was good.
Wow.
Still said wear the mask that day, but I mean, like I said, and it was just one. Now my son went to Georgia State. He had to get the test before he can get into school. They did both nostrils. I mean, I thought he was about to pass out in the car. I mean, he was like, okay, you good? I'm like, he was traumatized. Like, I mean, it was like both nostrils.
I ain't fuck all that. I ain't.
You know what I mean? But what's up, y'all?
Anyway, that's what it is, man. So that was my conversation for the night. I
Yes, sir.
Up here long enough.
I appreciate you, man.
Hey man, got to get you over here more often, man.
Hey, we gotta do this. We gotta do this.
But it's gonna be hard for me to come on your show because I can't. It's hard for me to be clean. I'm gonna try though.
Yeah. See, I appreciate the last time because you're like, woo, man, I respect the show. Respect the show. Who knows? Maybe I'll do something where because I'm still learning. You need to learn on Patreon. You need to get down.
Patreon.
You on Patreon? I gotta get on that. I gotta get.
I'm not that,
maybe gotta do the
Patreon
extra.
it's not that popular though, but it is what it is. It's
And so that maybe I won't have to worry about the YouTube because we got people that will come on your YouTube and say some craziness just to demonetize that video, so you can't.
Well, their comments can't demonetize your video.
That's what I heard.
No, who told you that? No comment can demonetize your video.
Just what you say.
Just what you say can demonetize your video, and YouTube. Since we own that, YouTube has tremendously cut monetization. Tremendously.
Okay.
For example, by 80%.
What?
Because if your video is not made for kids, then you lose 80% of any money that you would have made monetizing the video on any dollars.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I always say not for kids,
and that's why you don't
get no money.
Make no money. Yeah,
Dang.
yeah.
All right,
and
so
if you say it's for kids and it's not a video for kids, then you get a strike against your channel.
Oh wow! Yeah,
so
I'm like
YouTube,
18 and above.
YouTube found they found a way to
shut it down,
to stay on top, but to cut you down short.
Wow!
They found and that was the coldest game in the world because they're saying that the advertisers only want to advertise. So what does Toyota have to do with a kid?
With a kid.
Yeah. But
yeah, especially with all these adult topics on these commercials.
But I'm just saying. So
how are they?
That's so. But
how is that kid friendly?
But don't let nobody. I can go on your YouTube and say fuck Freddie Chico. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I've seen some people do that.
That's not going to demonetize your video.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
What demonetizes your video is you.
What you saying?
Copywriting.
Yeah.
Copyright. Extreme vulgarity. Even if I'm.
What do they complain? Because I know a lot of people don't like the fact
you can't complain to you on a YouTube video.
Oh really?
You can only complain about sexually explicit content.
If you're saying
rape,
if you're
homophobic shit or whatever.
Got you.
And like I tell all the gays and faggots, stay off my shit. You know what I'm saying? So
you stupid.
Hey, I'm just saying, man.
Demonetized.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You stay your faggot ass off my shit, man.
Right.
So it is what it is. So
that's FHO right there. That's FHO.
But those are the only thing that can really demonetize your video.
Got you.
That's a good thing about YouTube. It ain't like Facebook and all that word. So I don't like it, and they'll just shut it down.
Okay, got you.
But
yeah, we got to talk about. You said something about alpha males. I'm about sick of all these beta males running YouTube. There's too many of them. There's too many of them out there kissing women's behinds.
The definition of beta male is you whole ass niggas. So I just want that.
On his show, some people try to positive.
On his show, they call beta males. On my show, you call whole ass niggas.
I'm just saying, there's too many of them.
Yeah.
And they're supposedly trying to represent us.
Well, you got to understand this, too, though. You got to understand this.
Let me tell you what a real man does.
See, the problem is, man, you got a lot of bros that's selling out for pussy. Pussy is powerful.
That's it right there.
Pussy is powerful.
That is it right there. Somebody sneaking in.
Yeah.
No, it's the lady in charge.
Lady in charge of what?
Why your eyes get crazy?
Hey,
why your eyes get crazy?
You gonna fuck around and get somebody wig?
No.
You gonna fuck around and get somebody wig knocked off?
I said queen, and there's a king.
Yeah.
So, but definitely respect the queen.
Yeah, you ain't in charge of shit around here.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
That parking lot. That driveway.
Did you get dinner?
I'm just saying.
So the answer is no, right? The answer is no, right? I done told you about coming here
showing out
with that bullshit. Go on, close the door, man. Yeah.
She was.
I don't know.
It's hot in here.
We got lights and stuff on in here. Lights, camera. I just turned it on just because it was. You don't need no just.
You trying to take our hair? We ain't got that much.
Get naked and stay still. That's your problem. Get naked and be still, like your grandma used to tell you. Go lay down.
Give me 5 minutes though first. Give me 5 minutes first.
Go lay down.
Go lay down. The house first.
You know your grandma used to tell you everything you have.
Get hands up.
All you gotta do is go lay down.
Take a nap.
Yeah, go take a nap.
She breathing.
Hey, listen.
Go ahead.
Do you have the COVID shot?
Oh yeah, you can't be too close.
Are you gonna take the COVID shot? Yeah,
that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, are you gonna take the COVID shot?
COVID shot.
Hell no, I ain't taking
the J&J.
Are you taking the COVID shot?
Where my account
you
set
so
up?
deflected the question. Is it for your profession? Yeah.
Are you mandated?
Yeah. Close the motherfucking door then. You fuck around.
You already got it?
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
she already got it.
Nah, yeah. Look.
Job is say, hey, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Job is making you, if you don't take it, you're going to be fired.
Hey.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That payroll.
Well, I'm so glad FHO Touring can't fire me right this motherfucker.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Membership got privileges.
You had to do something. Get on the truck. Goddamn.
just saying.
I got a position for you. Get on the truck. Goddamn. Yeah.
Wait a minute, but you said she was what kind of assistant?
Whack ass assistant. Whack is a motherfucker.
I'm just saying.
Whack is a motherfucker.
Ooh, how many parts you had? Like 7, 8 parts.
Unappreciative. The
I'm
whole
just
9
saying.
yards, man. Whack is a motherfucker.
Navigation was bad.
All that, man. Navigation. How the fuck you gonna navigate you on Facebook?
I'm just saying, like, take a left.
Yeah. All
Take
that,
a left.
man. All
See,
that, man.
you got,
Yeah.
see, they calling me.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
No, just
Anyway,
give me the eye.
So we had,
Give me the
listen,
eye.
man. Today's podcast was simply just to start the conversation, man. It's a conversation that we need to have, but we need to understand and respect everybody's level on it. If you don't want to take the shot, then don't take the shot.
Absolutely.
If you do take the shot, then take it. If you have to take, but again, I'm still against have to take.
Yes.
That just don't sit well with me. The have to shit, But
Absolutely.
hey, we're in a time where this is what it is, man. And again, beyond all of that, stay healthy.
Yes.
Get if you're unhealthy and you're unhealthy, get healthier. Take your vitamins and just do what you're supposed to do, man. And
Get that gym membership.
because my thing of it is, all of a sudden now, God can heal everything but the coronavirus. So I didn't even want to get into the I left the church thing alone. Yeah, I left that alone because a lot of people get it. When I tell, okay, so you've been praying to God, but God done got you through everything else, but now God can't get you through the coronavirus. So, hey, man. It's neither here or there.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, man. Yeah, anytime, bro. You got to get over here, man.
Gotcha. Now I know where. Now I know where. You know what I mean? We're not too far away. Actually, I go past you to go to work every day. So,
We got to put something together, man. We got to do something together. But
definitely.
There it is, man. My man Freddie Chico in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing. Gotta love that, man. Gotta love that. This is to you, brother. This is for you. Yeah, man. Them was my fans, man. Give me a round of applause.
I appreciate it. All y'all.
Yeah, all y'all.
Coast to coast.
Yeah.
Coast to coast.
That's what it is, man. I hope you enjoyed this show, man. I hope this show has sparked some type of conversation. And again, respect whatever choice it is. Respect my choice. I'm going to respect your choice.
Absolutely.
And together we're going to respect each other's choices, man. And we're going to figure this thing out as we go. But again, I must give my disclaimer. If you fuck around a computer glitch around me, I'm killing you dead. I'm just.
I don't miss.
And you cannot sue the pharmaceutical companies for experimenting on you.
Nope.
If you didn't know that, so
yeah, we just found that out.
Yeah, that part right
Education.
there. Education. So
Yes,
do your
sir.
thing, man. Any last words you want to leave the people before you go, man?
I'm good, man. Just support your boy. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you haven't already, FHO don't take you that. It don't cost you a dime to hit that like.
That part
Let's
right
go.
The Freddie Chico Show.
The Freddie Chico Show, we do this, and I'm actually down right now. But we will be, when I'm back up, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So you
we
got
talk
set
about
time.
everything.
I don't have no set times. I just
You
turn
don't say no, yeah.
I
You just
turn
come
my
through.
shit on and bang.
Turn it on, and people just come through.
Yeah,
they just come through and mob it. So that's what I'm trying to get. Trying to get on that level, And each one teach one, all that good stuff. I'm learning as I'm teaching as well. So I appreciate that, and definitely support your people, black-owned businesses. Support black. Walk what you talk, and
that part.
100% all day.
So, for ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, again, I love you. If you got the virus, or not the virus, if you take the shot, take the shot. If you don't take the shot, it is your choice, your prerogative.
Yeah.
Again, I'm against anybody being mandated to take the shot or made to take the shot. It is what it is, man. And we living in some fucked up times. So, get well, protect yourself, get on board, man, and just know that life is life, and life is worth living. So, do what you have to do to live, man.
Salute.
Mr. Chico, Mr. Freddie.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. I love you.
All right, man.
Thank you
Same.
for being here, man, and hope we can get you in the studio way more often, man.
Yes, man. We got to talk more bike stuff, man.
They ain't ready.
Fast Kawasaki's only.
Yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the show is, and this is where the show now we take off right here, man. And, Yo, Kane, take us up out of here, man. Hey.
Big ass titties all in my face.
Banger alert, banger alert, banger alert.
This has its own
B.I.G.
Damn me down. Big ass titties titties all in my
With my
face.
boy True.
Damn me down.
What?
Big ass titties all in my face.
You already know.
Damn me down. All in my face.
91 slide on my way to the IE. Just got a call from my nigga Kane Hype Z. BID, finna do it BIG. Smoking on that VIP. With a PYT. But the TYB, cause I know she ain't my bitch. But she still trying to get an application for the side bitch. Someone come get her. She dancing like a stripper. Ain't no free willy, but a nigga might flip her. Yeah. I'm more like Giannis playing for the Bucks. I'm macking off the jump while you paying just the fuck. I make her pop it for a P. While you suckers pay a fee. Old sweet ass nigga, I remain sugar free. So baby, gon' bust it for a real one. You looking like a snack, I'm trying to eat some. You know I got that back, let me beat some. I ain't Stevie Wonder, let me see some.
Damn me down. Big ass titties all in my face.
You already know Kane Will in this motherfucker.
Damn me down.
Let me talk to
Damn me down.
Hey, Miss Lady, let me tell you about your features, like the way you lift your legs, shake it like a ballerina on God. Girl screaming at you real loud while you grab on your waist, shake your ass and the crowd's up and lit. And then I felt the mission. When you make that body wind, the niggas watching from a distance, had to make my way to ya. Let me get position. You back it up, crazy, trying to work that shit, give in. I'm intimidated by the booty on you, but I'm oh so gracious. The way you made your way through, I'm talking oh so patient. Drop that ass like a clue, I lean back like the mate. See what that rag do. Right on my chain, cause you know I got the juice. Right foot, left foot, while you looking back, you. We switching to the left, looking back at you. You can call my dick strong, better yet 100%.
Damn me down. Big ass titties all in my face. Damn me down. Big ass titties all in my face. Damn me down. Damn me down.
B.I.G.
Damn me down. Big ass titties all in my face. Damn me down. Big ass titties all in my face. Damn me down. Damn me down. Cakey booty. Damn me down. Big ass titties all in my face.